Recently, the game's developers opened the DevBranch server to the public, so we could finally, after 10 years, fly airplanes in Foxhole. While giving feedback on bugs and logistics chains weeks before the update releases, which is pretty important for a game as complex as Foxhole. So I finally got to fly and defend against some air raids. The airfields they would raid were in set locations, but were later filled with player-built bays for rearming and refueling aircraft, and air traffic control centers for teams that were managing and servicing planes. While we had a handful of aircraft and a swath of anti-air emplacements to defend with, some adaptations were needed.
Nice shot!
There are almost a dozen planes being introduced in Foxhole's Airborne update, but many of them require fairly resource-intensive logistics chains to produce. However, the scout planes are much more accessible. They only require one kind of material to build, which could take an hour or so to gather with a basic sledgehammer.
I would kill all of you for a plane.
Their armament includes a machine gun for the pilot and a specialized explosive tool for the second seat. Wardens get mini torpedoes and the Colonials get droppable sea mines, which can be used for dive bombing naval targets, exploding on impact. Though for balance purposes, I don't think they work so well on buildings.
Oh my god!
See,
Oh,
it didn't even do anything. That's hilarious.
It does nothing.
I think that it gave me was allergies, man. It just gave me a poo. There you go.
Note that a lot of the resource costs of these planes are subject to change, since this is still just the testing server. After hitching rides in that second seat to see the world from the air, I was offered a plane so I could get some flying experience. I was taught the basics, but as soon as I tried to land in the water, I crashed. I apologized profusely and began harvesting resources to make my own plane. With a plane I could call my own and some co-researchers, we could do some science. We found that a single good strafing run could disable a logistics truck, and after a few more runs, it blew up. But just remember, these planes cost the same amount of materials as a light tank, so it's up for debate if this is worth it for harassing logistics. Dogfighting, in the meantime, turned out to be a battle for altitude, outturning your opponent, and saving energy. Our practice dogfight turned out to get a little experimental.
We're using our bombs. I'm going to max altitude. What?
Let's bomb! Go, go, go! Launch it! Oh no, we missed!
Hold still, it makes it easier to hit you.
Right now, right now, right now!
Oh my god, that was so close.
Despite the fact that lone scout planes can sometimes feel like they're made of paper, they sure can hurt infantry.
Let's go.
The sea mines, however, when used for impromptu naval dive bombing runs, could disable small boats, or other seaplanes. I sacrificed mine for science. While these scout planes were able to land at sea, most of the planes in the Airborne update will typically take off and land from airfields, which started adapting some air traffic control schemes to avoid accidents. ATC was guiding planes in, announcing when the runway was safe for specific planes, cleared obstructions, and even selected a general direction for taking off and landing. Not that everyone followed that one.
Oh god.
For example, I was trying to land and
Another happy. Oh no. Oh no.
skill issued. This was a problem because I was getting in the way of other pilots trying to take off.
And then uncrate it and hopefully...
Air traffic control quickly arrived to extract my plane from the runway so that the airfield could function properly again.
It didn't blow up, man. That's f***ing something.
I know. I'm the best.
Progress, man.
Of course, these airfields weren't a safe haven. They were a high-value target, were necessary for more advanced aircraft to take off from, as well as where they were assembled, and included the small hangar for producing scout planes. And with a lot of aircraft on the ground, these places were prime targets for air raids. Of course, with it being fairly early in the DevBranch server, more advanced aircraft were still being built and tested by more organized groups due to their cost. So the vast majority of these early air raids were done by masses of scout planes. The first air raids on the Heartlands and later Ashfield's airfields were done unannounced, which, while I don't mind a consensual PvP zone and found that these raids were the coolest part of the first couple days of the DevBranch, they weren't very kind to new players. Players spent time gathering resources to build a plane to finally fly for the first time, only to be shot down on the ground. Later on, new pilots were ushered out to other airfields so they could learn to fly safely.
Oh, you're first time flyer and you're here? The wardens keep air raiding here.
This is the worst place to you to be here.
Oh my god.
Alright, take it 50 halfway, then 100 all the way and pull up. Pitch up, pitch up, pitch up.
This is a test server, not a live Foxhole war. Although, this new pilot decided to go straight for revenge.
There's planes on the ground. This is the enemy airfield, dude. If you want to gun them, you do it. Right click shift. And the plane will follow where you're pointing. Oh, we're strafing, we're strafing. Our guy's strafing. They're scrambling planes. He's just following, so I guess he's out of ammo. Oh, if you're gonna go into the water, you're gonna... Oh, he's not out of ammo. Oh, you're out of fuel?
But as usual, the developers, after the first few days, gave us unlimited resources via magic boxes, so we could play around and test the limits of the game, making air raids much less painful. At least until the bombing raids started really damaging the runways. We didn't even have radar stations up yet, so the only warning we had for these raids was a guy with binoculars staring at the warden's makeshift airfield. They used roads to launch their hordes of scout planes, so that they would have to travel a lot less distance and could spend what little fuel they had actually engaging our airfields. The atmosphere in these raids, though, was absolutely something else. I can't wait for the live version. Hopefully, the math checks out for the resource cost. I deployed to the Heartlands airfield to witness their round-the-clock air raids, launched every 10 to 20 minutes. They even had an actual fighter plane.
Did you shoot down any warden planes with it?
In last fight, I shot at 3 warden planes.
Are you waiting for a dogfight?
Yes. You're gonna come around soon enough.
Yeah, I'd like to be in the air for that. I want to watch.
Oh, the fighters of the air!
Oh, it's
The fighters of the
so
air!
cool, dude.
After our patrol, we landed to refuel.
Bogies in the air. Bogies in the air. We need to refuel now.
Ready patrol. Oh, the special, okay. Oh, this is not the time to be having a traffic issue.
Dude, I'm stuck in the ground.
It's not your fault, man. It's just inconvenient for all of us.
No.
Oh, there.
Wait, that was an explosion. What the? Oh my god. There's a scout plane. Oh god. Can you try taking off with the taxiway?
Down the gun.
You're going on the taxiway. Oh god. Fighter, let's go.
The fighters going to save us. Oh god, they're coming for us. I was going fast.
Oh no!
We were losing planes left and right.
Have you managed to hit any with the flak?
no clue, man.
The air raid was over, but those planes refueled and came right back in around 15 minutes.
Is that a fucking air raid?
Is it?
Fucking air raid! Air raid!
Wait, where?
Repair him! Don't die!
God damn it. I'm sorry, man.
Shoot that truck!
Switching mode.
Press shift F,
Yeah,
shift back.
switching back. He's blocking the runway.
There's no way to defend against them.
Looks like our fighter's back.
I counter-attacked them on Sable Port and destroyed 3 more aircraft.
The raiders then switched their target to the Airfields airfield instead.
I heard the wardens have been air raiding here. Is everyone okay?
Yeah,
It was insane over here.
I killed my brother.
There was like 8 airplanes.
I would say if those start showing up here, its best bet is to everyone just planes hide in the hangars. The AA guns can't even keep up with 20 planes.
It's just so hard to aim, bro. Like the AA
The,
guns, just absolute
best-
dog.
Later on, a warden would test our anti-air defenses at Airfields. 7 AA boats, at least half a dozen EMGs, and multiple scout planes engaged a single warden scout plane.
Oh my god. How is it not dead? Damn. It took so much.
There's so much like anti-air in it.
Anti-air might be a little underpowered. I then returned to the Heartlands airfield, where they were scrambling aircraft.
Oh my god, it's a warden.
It looks like 2 warden scout planes were actually scouting.
That's a free one.
We got numbers this time. Oh, we have good angle. Nice shots.
I think he's out of ammo. Probably out
Yeah.
of fuel. Oh no.
Oh, no!
Oh my god. I got pushed down.
And soon enough, the actual air raid arrived. We had an anti-tank weapon trying to point itself in the air. I think you can see where this is going.
Nope. I guess it's us. Think we can take off? Oh no. Oh god. Oh, you gotta hold down space.
They made sure that we stayed grounded.
Ooh, holy! Nice shot! It's beautiful.
Take those guys out! Take those guys out! Raid's over.
Raid's over.
Count up the losses. Count up the losses.
Let's start repairs. Anyone?
No! Raid
it's
not
not
over!
over.
Raid
No,
not
raid not
over!
over.
Raid not over!
That's. Oh god. There's 2. There's still one. There's still one.
Repair! I need fuel! Oh my god, you have 5%.
Repair. Is it petrol? I got petrol.
Yep,
Let's go. Alright, I need more petrol.
That was a lot of fucking enemy fighters.
This gun hit a fucking plane. I saw it. Oh my god.
Yeah, I saw. The fucking 40 push gun is better than AA guns.
I know the fucking push gun's better. That's why I don't want them fucking moving.
Did you guys take down that plane with the push gun?
They hit it.
They
It didn't go
did. It took a
down.
one shot. Both dudes were quick.
What the actual?
I watched it happen. DevMan, listen, if you're listening, DevMan, the fucking AA guns suck. But these things, don't touch these.
I did get to fly in one of the more advanced planes. The JGF regiment brought their newly minted dive bomber out for a test run.
So it's not just one.
The plane drew in quite the crowd who were just glad to see something that wasn't a scout plane. And after assembling it at the large hangar, they asked if they could use us as target practice. Then there was a bit of an accident.
You lost a wing? How did this happen?
There was a crane and another plane landing at the same second.
You got a hole in your left wing.
You got a hole in your right wing. You've got a hole in your left wing.
Hey, it seems that you have a hole in your left wing.
You've got a hole in your left wing.
After they recycled the damaged wing into a brand new wing, they got back to business.
Oh my god, what was... It's part of the maneuver.
It was beauty skill. Trust me.
Soon, it was my turn to catch a ride.
Wait,
It's Shimon's first time flying, so good luck.
okay.
This plane looks
Alright.
amazing, especially from up here. We were going for another flight, this time with bombs.
Are you gonna land the cool way again?
Maybe.
Oh. Wait.
No.
What happened? What happened? What happened?
I don't know.
No. Oh, no.
What a crane.
JGF decided to use the unstuck command to, well, unstuck the plane.
4 seconds, goodbye, it's gonna teleport her.
Oh no!
Oh, it happens.
The crash was so bad that there was nothing left of the plane to salvage. Another expensive plane bites the dust. Meanwhile, planes like fighters only had one seat, meaning that some regiments were trying to find out who they could trust with their first fighters in a war, with one mentioning a very Top Gun method of doing it in DevBranch.
It's a dogfight now?
He fell on top of me. And
Man.
then the guy left.
Might be the other plane.
Yeah, we've been having
5 seconds.
dogfights in the regiment. We're trying to find our best pilots, so I just keep making them kill each other.
I hope I have time to make another video covering the magic box phases of the DevBranch when we had unlimited resources and built all of the new planes. It led to some very, very packed airfields. I never thought Foxhole would get planes, but here we are.